Webster Kirkwood Turkey Day special. I'm Angella Sharpe. I'm going to be on the sidelines. This right here is Scott Morris and Sid Frazier. They're going to be taking you through play-by-play as we start this game. Are you guys excited, as I am, for this Turkey Day game?
My first Turkey Day game, so I am definitely excited. Can't wait to get up to the booth where it'll be nice and warm and get some good Turkey Day football. Can't beat it.
He would say that. It is starting to lightly snow out here, and he knows I have to stay down here on the sidelines, so picking on me a little bit. How about you? Are you ready?
Well, you know, Angela, I'm very ready. Sid didn't want to say anything, but him and I have actually been here for 112 Turkey Days.
That's
It's
right.
112th Turkey Day. Here we are again, and I couldn't be more excited. The crowd looks amazing. I'm sure you're going to have a great time out here today.
It's going to be a good one. Like you said, it's the 112th Turkey Day. Webster is currently in their 6-game losing streak, which is unfortunate for them. But they're looking to come back. Actually, Coach Sheldon was quoted in the Webster Kirkwood Times as saying if both teams play the A game, his team can't win. Now, I don't know if that was a misprint, but it was a misprint, and I'm quoting it right off the Webster Kirkwood Times. So that's saying something.
You know, on a day like today, I think any team can win. So the crowd looks amazing. Lots of activity, lots of energy. I think we're going to have a great day and see a really great football team game between two great teams today.
You know, a lot of people that have played in the past have said, you know, losing state, that hurts a little. But they make up for it in this Turkey Day experience. What do you think about all that?
Well, I think this is a wonderful experience for those teams that don't make it to the ultimate goal, which is the state championship. And just to go back and reflect on what Coach Shelton said, I don't know if it was a misprint or psychological warfare, but either way it goes, these two teams will be prepared to play. It's a wonderful opportunity for these seniors to go out and showcase their skill set one more time and just to perform in front of this wonderful crowd. You can't go wrong with it.
There's a whole lot of fanfare that goes along with Turkey Day, too. So there's a friendship dance that happens before the game. It happens at the opposite school. So every year, this takes turns, Kirkwood, Webster. And whatever team doesn't host the football game, they get the dance. So they kind of make it, you know, all fun, and everybody comes and dances together, and it's just a great time. And you guys have to get back up there in that booth, right?
We do. It's nice and warm up there, Angela, so we'll be thinking about you, but we will be talking to you a lot during this game, I'm sure.
All right. I don't know what I think about your red shirt, though. I feel like you're a little biased.
It was the first thing that was the closest thing in the closet to grab. I have no dog in the fight, trust me.
All right, well, you guys go on up there. We will be back with more right after this.
Welcome to Freedom Fitness, exercise of the future. We use the most innovative fitness technology to build better humans. In less than 20 minutes a week, we can show you exactly what you're capable of through our work, rest, grow philosophy, and precisely track your progress with our innovative Strength Hacker and artificial intelligence machines. Come optimize your body, mind, and spirit with a free demo at 904 South 4th Street or visit us at freedomfitnessstl.com.
The VIP Realty Resource mission is simple. Our clients come first. We pledge to be in constant communication with our clients, keeping them fully informed throughout the entire buying or selling process. We believe that if you're not left with an amazing experience, we haven't done our job. We don't measure success through achievements or awards, but through the satisfaction of our clients. Call VIP Realty Resource today, 314-571-7483.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 112th annual Turkey Day game between Kirkwood High School and Webster Groves High School. I'm Scott Morris, along with my good friend and partner, Sid Frazier. We're going to do our best to describe all the action going on today, Sid.
No doubt about it. I think this will be a great atmosphere and a great opportunity to be able to do just that. We'll bring you play-by-play, all the highs and the lows of this Turkey Day game today.
Well, we're jumping in. Kickoff was just a few moments ago. Looks like it is Kirkwood's ball. 1st and 10, right around the Webster Groves 43-yard line. So as they get ready to start action again, Sid, here we go. Oh, and it looks like our coach has called a timeout, Sid, so that's okay, but no, maybe not.
No, check with me.
We're back in the game, my friend. So there's a handoff. Looking up the middle, trying to bounce around, finds a little space, and looks like it's going to go to about the 36-yard line. So a nice gain there on that play.
Yeah, it looked like about a gain of about 7 on that first down play. Staying ahead of the chains there. Nice run by number 4 for Kirkwood, Cameron Macon.
Cannon Nestledge is the quarterback. He's back in the shotgun. He's got 2 wide receivers out to his right, 1 to his left. Tailback offset to the left of him as he gets ready for the snap. Looking to pass, looking deep. He's got a man open and just a little out of the reach of Jay Macklin.
Man,
very talented wide receiver for Kirkwood.
Talented wide receiver. He was open on the play, just slightly overthrown a little bit. Looked like they caught Webster flat-footed.
Yeah, not by much, boy. Just a little bit less on that pass, and that would have gone for a touchdown.
That would have been 6-0
as
Kirkwood.
Macklin had a couple steps on that defensive back.
He did. That was Jacoby Banks there playing the corner on the left side there. Like I say, it looked like he got caught a little flat-footed. And Jay Macklin definitely was open.
Nestledge alone in the shotgun right now. 3 wide receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Back in the shotgun as he gets ready for the snap. Drops back. He's got little time going right back to the side, and there's Jay Macklin again. Stays in bounds, and that's going to be a touchdown for Kirkwood.
What an athletic play by Jay Macklin. They're able to shed the tackle around about the 11-yard line. The attempted tackle by the quarterback, it looks like Quiones, had him one-on-one in the open field, and he was not able to bring him down. 6-0 Kirkwood. Yeah, nice display of his athleticism there, tiptoeing down the sideline after the broken tackle. We may be hearing his name a lot today.
Kick is up by Brigand, and it's good. It's going to put Kirkwood out ahead, 7-0 early in this game.
I attend Cardinal College Preparatory High School in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm a wide receiver committed to the University of Ohio State. I see a lot of great things in Dr. Hayes. She gets me loose. When I'm running my routes, I feel agile. Also on the track, it's the same thing, so I'm really loose running my races.
I'm Dr. Connie Hayes with Fit for Life Sports and Rehab. If you want a competitive edge on the field, call me, 314-532-0957.
My sister thought I'd be great at real estate, and I was really inspired by how they got to really make a difference to people in their lives, and that's what I wanted. I wanted to make a difference in people's lives in a profound way. First of all, when I meet with my customers, I ask a lot of questions, and I really want to get in there and find out what their goals are, what they're committed to, and how I can best assist them in getting to where they want to go. Every situation, every home is different, and I coach my clients through the process, knowing when to be more aggressive, when to pull back, to customize the plan specific to my client's needs so that their home has a unique strategy. I'm a teammate, a team captain, and a coach all at the same time at the appropriate times throughout the whole process. As a realtor, educating buyers and sellers about the real estate market, that's critical. There's so many aspects to real estate that my job is to provide information, provide all the data and the knowledge for my clients to help them make the best decision for themselves. Feedback from my clients is very important to me. It's how I measure my success and how I can see if their needs were met. It's important to me to focus on the interactions and the relationships, not just the transaction. I got a letter from a client the other day and it really touched me, and one of the things she said, "You're honest even when it's difficult, and your honesty was in our best interest and always was presented with utmost fact." During the process, they were at a point where they needed to sell the house, and they were selling it for less than what they bought it for. And my job was to educate them and to be honest with them, to really set up the expectations of the best way to approach the market and get the most for them. To me, being a realtor is a privilege. Being your trusted advisor to help you with your biggest investment that you'll make in your life is an honor. And I appreciate the opportunity to be of service in that way for you and your families forever and ever, providing service for life.
So they get themselves reset, and they're just going to go ahead and play this game 15 yards at a time, I think, today.
I guess if you can pick up 20 at a time, 15 at a time is not too bad to play it that way.
Webster Groves takes the snap. Oh, another inside handoff as he's getting – oh, he's still going. His feet are still moving, and he got back a lot of that yardage. Looks like it's going to be about an 8-yard gain, it looks to me, when everything's said and done.
That was a great run again by Cameron Yancey.
Boy, Cameron Yancey is definitely a lot to handle on the inside, and he goes right in the inside every single time, doesn't
Tough
he?
runner, very tough runner. He makes this second down. He gets him back. Not right, about even with the chains. Bring up about 2nd and 7 here. Makes it manageable.
All right. Keone is back in the shotgun. He's got a tailback to each side of him. No wide receivers out. Another inside handoff. And, boy, Kirkwood's not going to give him not going to budge an inch on that one. I think they're going to probably be lucky to gain the line of scrimmage again. Maybe lost a yard on that one, but it's going to set up a 3rd and 9 either way.
Yeah. Good gang tackle there by the Kirkwood Pioneers, led by number 23, Melvin Simmons.
Well, and I mean, I don't blame the coach. You got to keep feeding Yancey the rock until they decide to stop him, which they did. So let's see. And it looks like Webster now has 2 wide receivers split out to the left of their quarterback. Actually, 3 wide receivers out to the left, 1 to the right, 1 offset running back, which I assume is Yancey, as the quarterback takes the snap, drops back, looking for pass, steps up in the pocket, doesn't have anything, and Kirkwood's going to wrap him up and take him down. And that is going to be that, I would assume. It's going to bring up 4th and probably 7 or 8. Looks like 7. And Webster Groves will be going for it.
Yeah, he just didn't have any time.
No, he had no time. He stepped up in that pocket, and that pocket collapsed on him really quickly.
Really quick.
All right,
job by the Kirkwood defensive line.
Same formation by Webster Groves. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Takes a shotgun snap, drops back, looks for a pass, and there it is. It's caught for a first down. And they're going to go ahead and call him down, I guess.
Yeah.
That got him down at the 20. We're going to take a look at the replay real quick as he drops back. What a pass. Boy, he grabbed a hold of that, and his knee did go down, so he's going to be down on that play.
Yeah, he's down at about the 21-yard line. Great catch by Kevin Jones there, using his hands. I love to see a receiver when they use their hands to bring the ball in instead of letting the ball get in tight on them and hitting them in the chest and bouncing off the shoulder pads. Great job of him using his hands there and making a play on 4th down, keeping the chains moving.
All right, so the chains are moving as we continue on here. Kirkwood set themselves up. 1st and 10. Real close. It looks like on the 20 on Kirkwood's 21-yard line. Back in the shotgun, 2 wide receivers to the left. 1 split out to the right, tailback behind. Another inside handoff to number 22 as he's found. He's bounced around to the left. He's going in, but there is a flag down.
Great run
I
by
see
Cameron
a flag
Yancey.
down.
The flags are downfield, Scott, so I don't know if they're going to get a holding on the wide receiver out there.
I think that's exactly what we're going to see, where it's at. So we're gonna check the replay real quick here, as it's a great inside handoff to Yancey. And boy, look at that. Boy, he had all the room in the world. And I think we're gonna have, I don't know, maybe a hold.
I don't know if they're gonna try to call a holder or a block in the back.
They sure are. They're calling a hold.
Looked like they got number 11, Jaquan Connors out there on the hold. Didn't look like much of a hold, but
Sure
he did
didn't
get
to
a
me.
little bit of the jersey.
Looked like his hands were up, so that's gonna cost him a touchdown.
You hate to see that for the young man. He grabbed great effort there on the run. You hate to see that.
Sure was. So that's going to set up Webster Groves 1st and
15 again.
There you go. First and 15, their favorite place to be all game. As their amazing quarterback is in the shotgun again with Mr. Yancey to his right, 2 wide receivers to his left, 1 split out to his right as he drops back for pass. He knew exactly where he was going. He aired it up, and oh, what a catch. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
That is going to be touchdown.
Jacoby Banks.
Jacoby Banks.
Wow.
Good gosh, I swear he looked like he was 10 feet in the air when he caught that.
Man, again, we were talking about receivers coming down and catching the ball with their hands. If you watch Jacoby Banks here, just run a simple fade route. Good coverage by the defensive back.
It sure was.
He goes up and attacks the ball at his high point and comes down and have an opportunity for Webster to tie this game.
Absolutely no way to defend a pass like that, and that was certainly pre-designed because he threw that ball way before Banks even turned his head on that ball.
He did. That was Mason Pace on the coverage there. Mason Pace on the coverage there. Great coverage. Nothing you can do about it. Just a perfectly thrown ball, well-executed play.
It's going to be number 86, Samuel Travers, getting ready to kick. And it's up, and it is good for the extra point. And now 5 minutes left in the first quarter. We're going to go 7-7 here on an amazing Turkey Day. I did want to mention real quick, Racanelli's is a proud sponsor of our broadcast day. Racanelli's has been serving authentic New York-style pizza for 25 years. And as I said, they are proud sponsors of this year's Turkey Game. Our Kirkwood and Webster Groves locations are offering $5 on your next order by mentioning Turkey Day Game, either in person or on the phone. Hey, Sid, when was the last time you had Racanelli's? Welcome back. Again, if you're just joining us, 7-7, 5 minutes to go in the first quarter here on our amazing Turkey Day game. Starting this game out, it's either going to be a barn burner, but either way, this looks like a pretty evenly matched squad on both sides right now.
It really does, and it's a great way for the Statesmen to respond. After the Kirkwood touchdown, they gave up a big play. They were able to respond and also overcoming a couple penalties on that drive, making it 1st and 15 on 2 different occasions. They were able to overcome that and put one in the end zone for themselves.
Boy, it sure did seem that way, didn't it, Sid? It seemed like you and I were talking in that during that first possession of Webster Grove. Seems like they just wanted to go 1st and 15 every time, didn't they?
Comfort zone, extra 5.
There's a little pooch kickoff by Webster Groves, looking for somewhere to go, but absolutely nowhere to go for the Kirkwood.
That was Jay Macklin. Looked like Jay Macklin on the return there.
Kirkwood Pioneers get ready to send their offensive squad back out on the field, as Webster Groves will do the same with their defense.
I want to see if Webster's going to continue that pooch kick strategy. Looked like they did that intentionally to maybe try to give the kickoff team time to get downfield.
Well, I can only assume Nesledge is going to pass as he drops back. Little quick out. Back to Cole Johnson, and he's wrapped up pretty quickly, but the ball's out.
The ball is free.
The ball's out.
And it's recovered by Webster Groves.
Webster Groves is going to take possession of that ball right on about their own 44-yard line, it looks like. Well, somewhere around there. As Cole Johnson fumbled. Let's take a look and see if we've got a replay on this. Tell me what you see, Sid.
They were trying to run this bubble screen again, and Webster Groves was having none of it. The tackle was made by number 7, Jacoby Banks, and the ball popped free, recovered by number 22, Cameron Yancey. So Webster Groves will take over here on their own 45 and a half, 46-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to set up on the 46, 1st and 10, as Weonis drops back into the shotgun, looks for a quick pass right over the middle, but it looks like number 7, he had Jacoby Banks in his sights, but Jacoby Banks looks like he had a little slip.
Yeah, he lost
Couldn't
his
quite
footage
keep
there.
a hold of that ball, so it's going to go back to a 2nd down right there at the 46-yard line.
And then I think Webster got a little lucky there. When Banks lost his footing, the ball was tipped off his hands. Luckily, it wasn't turned over, wasn't intercepted there.
Yeah, because it was really hanging out there. So Quiones looking in the shotgun again. He's got 2 wide receivers split out to his left.
Like a little confusion here on him.
Fullback offset or running back offset, number 22, Cameron Yancey on his right, but he drops back to pass. He's looking for something. He's got a couple guys open, but boy, he was going for Jerquan Connors, but Jerquan he had 3 players around him, and it's a shame because he had some guys underneath that were open there.
Yeah, it looked like he forced it a little bit there. He threw that into coverage. He was covered up well by number 7, Mason Page, and he also had safety help over the top by number 2, Jay Macklin. That would have been a tough catch. That was a very risky throw there.
Going to set up 3rd and 10 on the 46-yard line here, as Webster Groves has done absolutely nothing with that turnover so far, but let's see what they got up their sleeve here as they split. Looks like 3 wide receivers out to the quarterback's right, 1 to the left. Tailback offset to the left as he drops back. Quick throw over the middle. He's looking for a 1st down, and he's going to get one. Fantastic catch there by Jerquan Connors as he came up with a really quick slant right across the middle.
Great play call. Great play call there on 3rd down. Just a quick slant. Jaquan Connors using his hands again to reel that one in. Tackled by number 2, Jay Macklin on the tackle for the Pioneers, but he was able to pick up about 15 yards and move the chains.
Going to set up 1st and 10 on the 33-yard line. As got 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left, right across the middle again, in and out of the hands of Jerquan Connors there. And that was a catchable ball, but I think it came out pretty quick, so just a little too much on it maybe for him to handle at that point.
Looked like the Statesmen feel like they found something. That was the exact same play, the exact same route by the wide receiver, just another quick slant. and it was a very catchable ball. Maybe came in a little hot, but you got to bring that one down in a game like the Turkey Day game.
Well, that coaching staff over there may see a hole in that, right in that soft spot of the secondary there, right across the middle. Seems to be right where they're throwing. You're right behind those linebackers, right in front of those DBs and those safeties.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the shotgun, one wide receiver sends a receiver in motion, inside handoff, number 22, and he's going, and it looks like he is going to be about a yard short of a first down, probably about a 9-yard gain on that play when everything is said and done. And that was Cameron Yancey again with that inside handoff. Seems to be what Webster Groves is going back and forth to.
And it's funny that play worked because Kirkwood had the box stacked there. It looked like they were bringing a double A-gap blitz. And even with the blitz coming, the offensive line for Webster done a great job of picking it up, giving him just a small crease, and he was able to get through it and bust it up for 9 yards, making it 3rd and short.
It's like we got a quick timeout on the play. I'll take this opportunity to thank one of our amazing sponsors, Woods Basement Systems, today. Woods Basement Systems does all things basement-y. How you like that, Sid? They do everything basement-y.
Great word.
Basement foundation repair, basement remodeling, basement radon systems, basement waterproofing. Now that's all things basement. Or basement-y. I love that word. I always love making up new words, and that was Woods who made that word up, but I dig that word. Quick snap. He's looking for a pass, and he's hailing one up again. Oh, and it was almost there. That was number
42. That was Noah Renze out on the pattern. That was Jacoby Banks coming in a Wildcat formation. They tried to trick him. They brought in Jacoby Banks and had him line up at the quarterback position. But when you come up with a play like that on 3rd and short, you already know that you're going for it on 4th down.
Well, yeah, exactly. They went ahead and took a shot at the end zone. And it wasn't a bad play. Just, great defense, great coverage there as they're back in a power formation, it looks like, and that is Cameron Yancey, again in the Wildcat, getting ready to take that snap. I can only assume Cameron's going to do what he's been doing the whole game, and that's exactly right. Go right up the middle for that first down.
There it is.
Looks like he's going to end up with about a 3-yard gain.
Wow.
When everything's said and done.
And he is running hard, man. Even though they blew the whistle there and they blow the whistle and blow the play dead, he was still on his feet.
Well, and even though Kirkwood, if you take a look at the replay, even though Kirkwood knew exactly where he was going. Look, they knew where he was going, Sid.
Yeah, they had it stacked up, but he was able to just keep those legs churning, pick up those hard yards. And in a day like today, in a game like today, that's exactly what you need.
I think we got a quick whistle on that play. I'm not sure what's going on here. Flags are down as the referees are converging to have a quick discussion, and looks like we got a motion penalty on
Webster.
On Webster's offense. So that's going to get them back to their favorite position, Sid, and that is 1st and 15.
This has been their best position on the field so far today. 1st and 15. They've been coming up with big plays here. This is not the way you typically want to play offense, but it's been working for them so far.
It's working for them, man. Sometimes you just got to keep doing things till someone tells us not to, right?
I guess. It's a good way to get burned, though, so let's see if they can capitalize again.
Lived my whole life that way, Sid. That's why I'm a very mediocre person in general. So snap in the shotgun, quick throw over the middle, and just a little bit out of the reach of Kevin Jones, number 12, but good defense there by the Kirkwood
Yeah, it was
Pioneers.
Mason Pace on the coverage there. Kevin Jones was open. The throw was a little bit high. I think he would like to have that one back. He probably felt like he could have brought that one in and had a lot of space in front of him if he was able to bring that one in.
It's like about 2 minutes left in the first quarter as the Statesmen are getting their signals from the sideline. Quarterback in the shotgun, two wide receivers to his left, one to his right as he drops back, steps up in the pocket, just heaves it over, an interception, picked off right in the middle. That's number 2, and he's going, and I got a feeling that Jay Macklin is about to score touchdown number 2, one on offense and one on defense today, as that's going to put Kirkwood up 13-7. As we take a look at that replay, Sid, tell me what you see.
Well, if you look here, you got Willie Lee coming off the edge, bringing the pressure. He steps up to try to avoid the sack there, and he just floated it out there. He floated it out there, didn't have a man in the area. He just threw it up for a Hail Mary, and it was not answered for the Webster Grove Statesmen.
And like I said,
answered for the Kirkwood Pioneers.
Jay Macklin with the second touchdown, one on each side of the ball today. Pretty impressive so far what this young man's doing.
Play and have a little
It's an
fun.
exciting day, Turkey Day, so the snap is good, the hold is good, the kick is good. That's going to make the score 14-7 in favor of the Kirkwood Pioneers after a very costly interception and return for a touchdown by Kirkwood's Jay Macklin.
Life moves until something stops us. That's why there's Studio Rue. Specializing in post-rehabilitation, Studio Rue bridges the gap between the medical and fitness arenas by offering intelligent exercise regimens with profound results. Our instructors hold advanced certifications in postural restoration, flexibility, and core strengthening. If you are newly released from PT or have been diagnosed with a chronic condition, then you need to experience Studio Rue. Life shouldn't hurt. Let Studio Rue help you work out life's little kinks.
Kirkwood 42-yard line, so...
And I tell you what, Scott, with only 5 minutes, a little over 5 minutes left in this game, you got to go for it if you're Kirkwood. I mean, if you're Webster. I'm sorry. If you're Webster, you have to go for it here.
And they're set up to go for it, my friend, as they got one wide receiver split out left, two split out right, and a tailback is number 10.
They had some confusion with their personnel on the field.
Yeah. Gets ready for the snap in the shotgun position as he takes the snap and he drops back, and it's a quick pass over the middle, and I don't think he's got it.
He's short.
I don't think he's got it. Those are those routes, man, where you got to make sure you're past the sticks before you make that turn.
You got to make sure either you're past the sticks or you're one-on-one and can make a guy miss, but that was good coverage there.
Great
He
coverage.
broke the rod off about 2 yards short.
We are in a culture where there's lots of diets and fads, and so knowing that Profile was developed by a healthcare system, by doctors, by people that understand nutrition, it was very reassuring to me. It's a low-fat, low-carb, healthy approach to eating. You know, with that consistent coach, you are one-on-one, and so you can talk about the things that matter to you. It will work for you because it's meant to be individualized for you. So now I feel like I look on the outside how I feel on the inside, and I think that's awesome. I love that.
I'm Jamison Williams. I attend Cardinal College Preparatory High School in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm a wide receiver committed to the University of Ohio State. I see a lot of great things in Dr. Hayes. She get me loose when I'm running my routes. I feel agile. Also on the track, it's the same thing, so I'm really loose running my races.
I'm Dr. Connie Hayes with Fit for Life Sports and Rehab. If you want a competitive edge on the field, call me, 314-532-0957.
The VIP Realty Resource mission is simple. Our clients come first. We pledge to be in constant communication with our clients, keeping them fully informed throughout the entire buying or selling process. We believe that if you're not left with an amazing experience, we haven't done our job. We don't measure success through achievements or awards, but through the satisfaction of our clients. Call VIP Realty Resource today, 314-571-7483. We'd like to thank our sponsors for today's game: E-Little Communications Group, Fast Signs Central West End, Jed Transportation, Burkhart's Woodworks, Realtor Lisa Frumhoff with Red Key St. Louis, and Woods Basement Systems.
So let's get it set up 3rd and 5 for the Statesmen as they're looking to the sideline coaching staff to get their instructions. 3 wide receivers split out to the right, quarterback in the shotgun, 1 to the left, offset tailback as he puts a man in motion, looking for that inside standoff, and he's going to be close, but no, they're going to hold him up safe. They're going to hold him up short by a couple yards. We're going to pitch it down to the field to Miss Angela and see what she has to say.
Holdridge of State Farm, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
All right, you got to tell me, why are you guys want to be a sponsor and hang out here at the Webster Kirkwood Turkey Day game?
Well, you know, we're the good neighbor, and State Farm's got a long-standing tradition of supporting our local communities, and what a better opportunity than to support the oldest high school football rivalry west of the Mississippi. It's just a great opportunity to support such a great tradition.
And I know you're over here kind of cheering for Kirkwood. I've been seeing you. You got some kids in the Kirkwood School District.
I do. I have 2 kids at North Kirkwood Middle School, one that'll be at Kirkwood High School next year. So, unfortunately, I like to say I'm neutral, but I think the colors say it all.
All right. Well, how can somebody find you and find out more information on State Farm?
They can find me at scotholdridge.net, or they can contact me by email at scott@scottholdridge.com.
I love it. Thank you so much. Hey, the oldest rivalry west of the Mississippi. What do you guys think? Back to you.
Thank you, Angela. Yeah, it was a change of possession. That was an interception. That's the way they called that. I thought he trapped that ball, but they're going to go ahead and give that ball to Kirkwood on an interception.
Did they give it to him on an interception?
They sure did.
I know it was fourth down.
Oh, it was fourth down.
Yeah,
My bad.
Fourth down. It was fourth
All right.
down, so I'm not – okay, change of possession either way. Kirkwood comes out now.
Back in the shotgun, fake the inside handoff, looking for a quick pass over the middle, finds it. Running down the left sideline is
Will Lee.
number 8, Will Lee. Again,
second time we've called this.
great little dump off pass there.
You know what? You take what the defense gives you there. He was wide open coming across the middle. He was able to check it down to him. Looked like he wanted to initially go to his receiver there, number 6, Jackson Fortner, on the fade, but he chose better.
Now, so it's a little quick dump off pass. Oh, he drops back for the throw, and he's wide open. There's Mr. Macklin again as he's still looking for room to run, and he is not going to be stopped, and he is going to walk in for his 3rd touchdown of the day.
Wow.
After a pass from Gerald Jackson, number 3.
Wow. That was
Holy
amazing.
cow. We got to go to the replay on this one because I think this one even caught Sid and I both unaware of what was going on.
It absolutely caught us unaware there. It was actually number 4 there. That was Cameron Macon catching the ball out in the flat. It was a backwards pass, definitely a backwards pass. And he had 2 receivers to choose from. He had Jay Macklin out there, and he also had Will Lee just wide open.
Well, and Macklin was not going to be stopped as he walked in for his 3rd touchdown of the day.
He made a couple video game moves out there.
Boy, he sure did.
At that point, they didn't have a chance. They were like a fish out of water.
Here's, we've got our good friend Angella Sharpe down on the sideline.
Dr. Connie Hayes with Fit for Life. Now, I have to ask, you came on here on a Thanksgiving Thursday. Why did you want to support this activity?
Oh, first of all, I love high school sports, and football is the greatest. So I wanted to support this historic game. I mean, I think we're on our 112th or 113th game.
112th, you're right.
112th game. So how could you not be a part of this? These kids put in so much work, and I just want to be here to support them.
I love it. Now, you've worked with some Olympic athletes, but you also worked with the high school age, too.
I do, yeah. I work with athletes of all ages. You know, if you're 5, if you're 50, I'm going to work with you to get you to the goal that you want to be at. That's what I do.
I love it. And Ezekiel Elliott actually said some good things about using, kind of your services.
Oh, yeah, he did. He did. Zeke is a classic. I'm a longtime Cowboys fan, so yeah, he did actually mention that the one thing he can't live without is his chiropractor. So I was impressed with that. Yes.
I love that. Well, how can somebody find out where you're located, find out more information, and maybe work on their own game?
Oh, okay, so it's Dr. Connie Hayes at Fit for Life Sports and Rehab. It's 314-532-0957. You can like me on Facebook or follow me on Twitter.
I love it. And you should definitely just go check her out just for the fact that she has this wonderful personality that is contagious. Thank you so much. Hey, guys, back to you.
Thank you, Angela. We sure appreciate that quick visit. Fit for Life, an amazing organization, and we appreciate their support. But you got to wonder if the Statesmen coaching staff is maybe thinking, okay, guys, let's just get a motion penalty on first down every possession, and we'll go ahead and just play 1st and 15 football. Because you're right, that was a quick handoff inside handoff to Cameron Yancey, going absolutely nowhere. I think he maybe lost a yard on that play when all was said and done. So it's going to set up second down and 11 yards.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, they've been constantly shooting themselves in the foot. They were able to overcome it on the one scoring drive that they've had today, but that is not a good recipe for winning football.
Absolutely not. So the Statesmen get themselves set. One wide receiver right, one left. Off back, tailback as they starting to chase that quarterback out of the pocket, and he's going to be taken down by Kirkwood. And we're going to send it down to the sideline to our good friend, Angella Sharpe.
All right, you guys, I am so excited about this. Michael Kleckner's down here with Sparkle Sports. He's got a Webster and a Kirkwood hat, all shiny and glittered out, which I love. Tell me about this.
So Sparkle Sports is a business that was started by and is run by my mom. And we embellish licensed sports merchandise with genuine Swarovski crystals.
Oh, I love that. So this is something that I've always wanted, and you can just take it in there and get it done like right there for you.
Yeah, so you can You can let my mom know what hat you want. She also has plenty of inventory. She sells her hats in 6 boutiques now, 3 in Chesterfield, 1 in Town and Country, 1 in Waterloo, 1 in Eureka. And you can find out more on sparklesports.com, and you can also purchase them on her Etsy page. And feel free to follow her on Facebook or Instagram, and you can see all the work she's been doing.
I love it, and it's not just hats either, right? You'll do other stuff.
She'll do winter caps, she'll do headbands, visors, any kind of apparel.
I love that. Well, you nicely brought the Kirkwood and the Webster. I'm not saying anything, but hey, I love it. Thank you so much. Definitely go check out Sparkle Sports. Hey, what are you guys thinking of this game so far?
I got to tell you, Angela, we're having a great time up here. We hope you're having a great time down there. You look fantastic in that hat, so congratulations.
List and Design Build's process is unique because we take a lot of the mystery out of remodeling. My dad started Liston in 1984. Our primary focus is kitchen and bath remodeling. We do lower level finishes, room additions, outdoor living spaces.
My role at List and Design Build is to help our clients through the design phase. I help them make their vision a reality.
We hired List and Design to do a remodel.
From the get-go, I was very impressed with how they operate.
They come to your home. They listen to you, but they also add their thoughts.
We are different. We offer more of a concierge service where we actually help you through the entire process from start to finish.
Our goal is to define and explain everything along the way so clients feel good about moving forward with the project.
You have one point of contact and then a team that supports that point of contact.
At List and Design Build, our planning and production rolls seamlessly with one another. We make every effort to plan our projects in-house before we ever make it out to the field.
We offer full color renderings for clients so they can see what their finished space looks like before hammer hits the nail.
Also gives us an opportunity to tweak the design still and make sure that we are giving the best possible outcome for our clients.
The finished product is first class. There's significant attention to detail.
It feels like a brand new home. The Listons listened to what we said and gave their input, but also it became a finished product that said a lot about our family.
A remodel process can be difficult, and we go to great lengths to make the comfort level of our clients a top priority.
The feedback that we get from people that come to our home is amazing. They are wowed.
We want to make sure that we live up to the name that we've built over the years.
We build projects and we build trust.
We put our whole heart and soul into every single project because it reflects on our family.
When using List and Design Build, you have our family taking care of your family.
Can only imagine we're setting up a run here. Little outside run, and he's going to probably, looks like that's...
Gain of about 11.
Yeah, it's a gain of about, no, I think he maybe, yeah. Looks like about a gain of 11. We're going to throw it down to our good friend Angella Sharpe.
Hey, thanks, guys. I am down here with Haley with Basically It Meals. You have to tell me, what is Basically It Meals?
We are a healthy, delicious, delivered meal service.
I love this. Okay, so you make sure you keep it healthy. So what does that entail?
So we do all healthy, ready-to-eat meals. They're individually portioned, gluten-free, dairy-free, and they're all ready to eat.
Now, you just spoke to me because I recently have put on a gluten-free, dairy-free diet, and that's hard to cook for, and you guys do that.
We do that. So we take care of everything for you. Everything's nutritionally balanced. It's all really delicious, and we take it right to your house.
And you take it to the house. I love this. Okay, so how can somebody find out more information about how they can get you?
So basically at meals.com is where you would go, and you can check us out.
I love that so much. And why did you guys want to come here for Support Turkey Day?
Well, I was born and raised in Kirkwood, so my whole family went to Kirkwood High School and love the friendly rivalry we have with Webster, and so this is it's so fun to be a part of it.
That's why she's wearing red. I didn't wear my orange, but she wore her red. I love it so much. I'm going to check out Basically It Meals. I think you should too. Back to you guys.
If that they get some.
We're going to
some
take a look at that replay on that last play.
Here. Yeah, nice run. Well, this is the play before actually where Jaquan Connors touchdown saving tackle there again, as I mentioned before, by Devin Williams Jr.
Yeah, look at this. This is just some great examples of the power running that they've picked up.
He's been bringing it, man. He's been behind his pads all day.
He sure has been, as both teams head back out on the field after that quick timeout called by the Webster Grove Statesmen. And my guess is same lineup, Sid. What do you think?
Why not?
Same formation.
Why not? You got 2 minutes here left in the half. You need some points here. Positive play.
You get another inside handoff, and boy, he just can't make the edge there. That was Jaquan Connors trying to find the edge over on the left side, and boy, they're doing a lot of jersey tackling, but they got a hold of him.
Exactly. Will Lee, he was ready for that one that time. He was able to get 2 hands on him and able to ride him down. We got a man down for Kirkwood. I'm not sure if that's Will Lee that's down. He was the guy that was in on that tackle there, and it looked like that may be him that's down. That'll be a big blow for Kirkwood. He's starting on both sides of the ball.
I think we're getting ready to head down. Looks like our good friend Angella Sharpe has a whole crowd of good-looking people around her.
Hey there, I am down here with a bunch of peppy students here from Kirkwood. So I thought that's the best place to start our trivia question with. We have Ross and Elsa down here with me. We're going to put them to the challenge. All right, I need you to name a famous person who went to Kirkwood High School.
Jeremy Macklin.
Jeremy Macklin, that counts. That's good. Elsa, I need you to name a famous person that went to Kirkwood High School.
I don't know.
You don't know any?
No.
Do you know a famous person that went to Webster Groves High School?
No. Eric McWoods.
She's just yelling names, but she got it right. They're having a great time out here, pepping up this crowd. Thank you. Communications group.
I did not know what we were truly getting into.
Nature, untouched, untapped beauty.
It's a very poor village. The floor was dirt.
Going to Costa Rica, it has made me a better nurse.
I could walk up and grab this plant and go home and make this treatment.
There's so much more work to be done. I wanted to serve. I wanted to help other people.
It was important for me to do something bigger than myself.
I would do it again in a heartbeat.
A home is an investment for the long term, and your home's foundation is the key to protecting that investment. For wall cracks, settling, water problems, or an unsealed crawl space, call Woods Basement Systems for a solution that delivers comfort and security for years to come.
All right, welcome back to the Turkey Day game. Webster Groves, Kirkwood. Kirkwood up 21-7. Webster Groves 4th and 3 on the Kirkwood 8-yard line. As there's a snap, direct snap to the quarterback. It looks like he's running, and he's found the edge, and he's gonna walk into the end zone for a touchdown. And there it is. Tell me what you see, Sid.
Well, we got Cameron Yancey again in the backfield taking a direct snap on the Wildcat. Great seal block over there on the left side by number 42, Noah Renze. Opens up the hole, and he was able to get around the corner and just, like you said, just walk it right into the end zone.
Yeah,
They've gone Wildcat a few times, and it's worked for him.
Not too many hands on him, and certainly Webster Grove has discovered some holes in Kirkwood's defensive line because they've been running the ball well this last series of down, and they pull within 7, about a minute to go before halftime as they get ready for the extra point. They're set. Kicker steps to his left. There's the snap. There's the hold. It's good. And, a little squibby kick, but it looks like it went through nonetheless. Wow. So that is going to, barring some Jay Macklin miracle in this last 1 minute of the game, we may be going into the halftime locker rooms with a score of 21-7. 14 in favor of the Kirkwood Pioneers.
Just One Taste is moving on up. Located now in the heart of Florissant, 18 Patterson Plaza, serving the best chicken, fish, shrimp, tripe, and soul food sides. We also have catering and food truck services. And after one taste, you will be a customer for life.
We'd like to thank our sponsors for today's game. Basically It Meals, State Farm Agent Scott Holdridge, Sparkle Sports, Racanelli's of Kirkwood, Studio Rue, and Southern Illinois University Edwardsville.
I'll take this opportunity to again mention all the amazing folks here who have helped us put this Turkey Day broadcast together. And we certainly appreciate Kirkwood High School for hosting us, as well as all the other members of the media here at EL Lions Memorial Stadium for the, 112th year of the Turkey Day football game.
That is amazing.
Between Kirkwood High School and neighboring Webster Groves High School. Kirkwood High School getting ready to kick the ball back the other direction. And he approaches the ball, and there's a little squib kick, and I guess they're probably doing their best to keep it out of the hands of Jay Macklin at this point. But, boy, that's going to work out for them in a big way as they're going to go ahead and tackle the carrier right around what looks like the 11 or 12-yard line when all is said and done. Sid?
That is an amazing strategy. They're doing a great job of keeping the ball out of the hands of Jay Macklin. They're returning there by number 26, Darius Jones. He did the best he could. The ball was squibbed. It was rolling all over the place. He was able to get to it and at least protect the ball.
Well, and I think they're doing their best to keep it out of Jay Macklin's hands back there, buddy. They don't want him to have that ball.
That is the name of the game. And Webster Groves on that last possession got exactly what they needed. They got a touchdown right before half. They need the defense to make a play here to keep it exactly where it is. Or even better, get a
and it's
turnover.
intercepted. He's going to go down smart, and that's going to be a turnover. That's number 11, Jerquan Connors.
Man,
Sid, what do you see?
I see Jerquan Connors in man-to-man coverage here. He was just right in the hip pocket of Jay Macklin. To be honest with you, the quarterback didn't have a lane there.
No, quarterback in the shotgun, 2 wide receivers right, 2 left, tailback offset to the left, direct snap to the quarterback. He drops back. He's got a man. He goes to the sideline, and he's gonna walk in. He stepped out of bounds. My goodness. And that was number 12, Kevin Jones, with a heck of a catch over on the sideline.
Yeah, we've called Kevin Jones' name a number of times. He's spread out wide here to the right of the offense. And he runs just a simple stop route, and he got him right there. He just wasn't able to keep the puppies in bounds. He stepped out on about the 12-yard line. Great pass, great catch there, setting them up in great field position. 19 seconds left. There's plenty of time here from the 11-yard line.
Well, he was out by the big toe, Skid. Sid, that's about it. The big toe, drop back pass. There it is. He fires up an interception directly into the end zone, right into the hands of number 35, Jaquay Neal. And that has to be extremely disappointing for, well, you got to figure that's going to happen at this point in the game. Certainly after that turnover as Kirkwood heads out and takes a knee, and that's going to take us to the end of the first half. Kirkwood 21, Webster Groves 14 on this 112th meeting, 112 years of Turkey Day games here. And again, we thank Kirkwood High School here at EL Lions Memorial Stadium as both teams make their way to their respective locker rooms. Only down by 7, though. Webster grows. I mean.
We're excited to be a part of this community as it continues to grow and flourish. I think there's more emphasis on health and wellness and self-care these days, and that's what we get to be a part of. We are a weight loss company, but we also specialize in nutritional plans that are, built around people's DNA. We want everybody in St. Louis to be excited about Profile because I feel like everybody has a goal in mind, whether it's, to get to a healthy BMI, healthy weight, feel better, have energy for their kids. But it's how do you get there? I feel like a lot of people want to start over on Mondays or they want to wait till January 1st, and we get to help be a part of breaking that cycle. We get to use scientific data and physician supported programs to help people get to their goal weight. We do that through nutritional coaching. We do DNA testing. We actually can help our members unlock their genetics to see how their bodies metabolize and break down carbohydrates. We do a nutritional personal plan that we coach our members once a week and help them through that sustained threshold. We teach them, the things that the human body needs is very simple, I think people would probably be surprised the most about Profile St. Louis is how simple and effective it is. Not only do we tailor it around people's DNA, genetics, but our food and our shakes taste amazing. We want people to fall back in love with nutrition and not use the excuse of not being able to eat certain foods. We want to teach our members how to eat a whole balanced diet. I think people are genuinely surprised what they get to eat and how much they get to eat and then still be successful. Should you be interested in letting us be a part of your health and wellness journey, we do free consultations and you can get a hold of us at 636-489-0022. We'd love to have you come in, connect with a coach, take a tour, and decide for yourself if you're ready to commit and you're ready to let us help you be successful. I think the one thing that really sets Profile St. Louis and Profile in general, aside from other different companies that have tried to help people with their weight loss goals, is the coaching. The nutritional coaching, that one-to-one appointment, is essential for people to be successful. We all have that one coach. I'm sure the boys on the team can attest to that one coach that you don't want to disappoint or let down. The relationship and the connection that's built with that coach is what sees our members through to that successful sustained threshold, to their goal weight, and not just losing the weight, but keeping it off.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. They're here to help you anytime, anywhere, any day. That's getting you to a better state. So for all your auto, life, and home insurance needs, see State Farm agent Scot Holdridge. Like a good neighbor, Scot is there. Contact him at 314-664-5433 or by email scott@scottholdridge.com.
I did not know what we were truly getting into.
Nature, untouched, untapped beauty.
It's a very poor village. The floor was dirt.
Going to Costa Rica, it has made me a better nurse.
I could walk up and grab this plant and go home and make this treatment.
There's so much more work to be done. I wanted to serve. I wanted to help other people.
It was important for me to do something bigger than myself.
I would do it again in a heartbeat.
I love competitive sports, and it just makes me it's my happy place, and it gives me motivation, teamwork, working together. I use it in my business. You always have to change strategy and, work as a team. And so sports is critical for our youth to learn that. And so I love being able to be a part of this. As a real estate professional, I help people buy and sell real estate. What I've developed over the last 25 years is a very successful formula of helping educate my clients, helping sellers get the most out of their home, helping buyers, educating them on how to negotiate and how to go through the process of buying a home. So some of the services I offer is what to do to your house to get the most for your home. Sometimes people are starting rehab jobs 2-3 years before they ever are going to sell, and I love the opportunity to come in before that time and people say, okay, if I had $10,000, $20,000, where's the best place to put that money so that I can get the best return on my investment? And not just do it to sell it, but do it so you could enjoy it, and then you've made the right improvements down the way. And I help people buy residential, land, investment properties, and commercial properties for 25 years. I come from a family history. My sister was a real estate agent for over 15 years, and my dad was a real estate agent for over 30 years. I can help them find the right price for their property and what to do to the property, where to spend money and where not to get the highest dollar return for their investment. Statistically, I've sold every listing I've listed since 2011, and I've sold it for over 96% sale price to list price ratio. So I really focus on each and every client and getting their house sold. And if somebody wants to contact me, they can call me at 314-393-SOLD, S-O-L-D, at 7653. You can email me at lisa@lisafrumhoff.com.
We're in a culture where there's lots of diets and fads, and so knowing that Profile was developed by a healthcare system, by doctors, by people that understand nutrition, it was very reassuring to me. It's a low-fat, low-carb, healthy approach to eating. You know, with that consistent coach, you are one-on-one, and so you can talk about the things that matter to you. It will work for you because it's meant to be individualized for you. So now I feel like I look on the outside how I feel on the inside, and I think that's awesome. I love that.
I love supporting our local communities we work in. We work in Illinois, Missouri, and we do a lot with Relay for Life and the Horseradish Festival in Collinsville. But to be over here on Turkey Day and support the game with the kids is just a great honor, and just love giving back to the community. So we do a lot as much as we can and try to do that for all our communities that we do services in. So, well, we do free estimates in basements and crawl spaces since 1986 for crawl space encapsulation for health and comfort really there. Drying up wet basements, and then we can make them pretty too. So you can have that extra living space, increase your home's value, and just be proud to have a family room. Go watch the turkey game down in the basement next year. It's a free estimate, it's a free inspection, free consultation, and just love helping out the homeowners, get the peace of mind and get their home restored to a healthy, safe, and stable environment. People are always amazed on the science that goes behind our products. Our sump pump, our triple safe with the battery backup, it's a 3-pump system, and people often say, I need 3 pumps, and then we tell stories where in some situation in this town, we used to install 4 pumps. So the triple safe system alleviates all that pressure from the hydrostatic pressure on the floor in the basement. So that's one thing that people are amazed that even when we jackhammer out the floor a little bit to put the sump in, it's like, why'd you guys put all that water in there? It's like, no, that's been hidden. That's still lingering under your floor and foundation, and we're going to help get rid of it. We're celebrating 33 years in business, so we're growing, had a record year, 2 years in a row actually. So if you're looking for a career move, you ought to go to woodsbasementsystems.com/careers. Check out all the opportunities we have. Starting out, transferring in, I mean, we'll take you in, train you, pay you. We'll train you and pay you while you're training and learn a career. So you can transfer in with some experience or start brand new. We need some help with this growth and the way our business is growing, and we need some good people to join the team. So woodsbasementsystems.com covers everything, but woodsbasementsystems.com/careers, come join our team.
All right, welcome back to Turkey Day game at Kirkwood High School. As the kickoff just, Webster Groves just kicked off to Jay Macklin, number 2 for the Kirkwood Pioneers. And after a little squib, he got a hold of it. I'm Scott Morris. With me, Sid Frazier. We're having a great time so far, my friend.
Awesome time. Turkey Day game, nice cold weather. 2 teams going at it.
Well, and it's been a strangely evenly matched first half. It really, truly has. I mean, Kirkwood up 21-14 as the second half just begins. But, boy, it really feels like could have gone either direction, my friend.
It really could have. Webster had a chance late in the first half to tie it up. Turnover in the end zone, that's a killer, and allow the Pioneers to go in up 21-14.
Kirkwood sets up their offense, little inside handoff to number 3. That's Gerald Jackson, and he's got absolutely nothing going on. There is the Webster Groves Defensive line smothered him right at the line of scrimmage. I'm not sure, but we do got there's another flag down.
There is a flag down. First play of the game, picking up where we left off from the first half.
Boy, we had a lot of, like you said, I believe your words, Sid, were a lot of laundry in that first half.
A lot of laundry. That's a big one there on the Pioneers. That's a chop block. The tackle was made by number 42, Noah Renze, for the short game, but this is going to push the Pioneers back. They were inside the 20 already, so it'll be half the distance to the goal, it looks like.
So as Kirkwood gets ready again after that penalty, he's going to make it 1st and 19 on their own 10-yard line, as it was half the distance to the goal. Back another inside handoff and quite a bit of running room as, again, number 3, Gerald Jackson, snuck right between those offensive linemen and right between those linebackers and got all the way into the secondaries. Webster, it looks like Kirkwood, real quick hurry-up offense, but they get set at the line, then turn for the play call. Quarterback.
That was a great run there on first down by Jackson, able to pick up all of that penalty yardage and everything else just about.
Neslich takes the shotgun snap and finds number 2 again, Jay Macklin. It's going to be more than plenty to move the chains yet again. That's going to put them, looks like, 1st and 10 right around the 40-yard line.
I tell you what, Scott, Jay Macklin is having himself a day.
Well, Jay Macklin has accounted for all 21 points for the Kirkwood State Pioneers right now. Another inside handoff from Neslich, and still finding some running room. Bob and weaving, number 3, he's still going. Finally pushed out of bounds right around the 36, 37-yard line.
Big-time physical run there. I mean, an absolute physical run there by Gerald Jackson.
Well, it's been the Gerald Jackson show this first half so far as Kirkwood quickly moving down the field, and they are not wasting any time, not giving Webster Groves any chance to adjust out there. As Neslich setting up in the shotgun, he's got one wide receiver to his right, one to his left, 2 tailbacks offset to his left. As he looks, a little jump ball, he throws it up, and he's got his man in and out of the hands of number 8, Will Lee. Boy, that was a catchable ball.
That was a great throw, right off the fingertips. That was a great throw. If we go to the replay here, you'll see just a simple fade route. Gives his man a chance. Right off the fingertips, you got to bring that one in, Will Lee.
Yeah, Will Lee is not happy with himself after that one, I'm sure, because that was definitely a ball he could have caught. Setting him up for 2nd and 10 on the Webster Groves 37-yard line. In the shotgun, another inside handoff, and that looks like that is going to be Gerald Jackson again trying to push forward, but he's not going to get a whole lot. Maybe a couple yards on that play.
That was a good job that time by Gregory Burkhead from Webster Groves, the defensive lineman, able to step in the hole there and hold him to about a gain of about 1.5 yards, maybe 2 yards.
Got some offensive substitutions coming in. You got 3 wide receivers split to the left, 2 to the right. A little quick over a little dump over the top, and number 3.
That's Morion Clemens there. Was able to get his hands on the pass defensively and knock it away. It looked like he was trying to get a quick hitter there to Will Lee. The receiver hadn't turned his head yet. If you watch on the replay, the quarterback's getting rid of it. The receiver hadn't turned around yet. And Morion Clemens done a great job of undercutting that, almost picking it off of the Statesmen.
And with 4th and 8, looks like the Kirkwood Pioneers are going to go for the punt, and they do. Really high punt, not too much distance, but they're going to play that bounce, and it took a Webster Groves bounce, so that looks like they're going to start on their own end right around the 15.5-yard line here at the 10-minute mark of the third quarter. Again, Kirkwood 21, Webster Groves 14 as both teams change their offensive and defensive players. And out comes our Webster Groves Statesmen, who spent that whole first half just repeatedly shooting themselves in the foot, my good friend.
Yeah, behind the chains the whole time. That was a great job by the Webster defense, though, after a couple big plays there, to be able to hold and force a punt by the Pioneers. Let's see if they can get it done on offense without shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, they shut the door down hard. Tried a little inside handoff, nothing doing as Kirkwood's O-line smothered the ball carrier there.
Asher Weinberg on the tackle defensively, just stuffing it, almost taking the handoff himself.
Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. But they did get back to the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 2nd and 10 on their own 16-yard line. Quarterback back in the shotgun, 2 wide receivers to his left. one very close to the line on his right, tailback offset, puts him in motion. He switches over to his right, but we got a flag, and I'm assuming we got some motion because, gosh knows, Sid, we haven't had enough penalties. But with that, we're gonna throw it down to our good friend Angella Sharpe, who is surrounded by a mob of crazy people.
This is so much fun. I had to bring these Webster guys over here to the Kirkwood side, and now we're all being booed. But I have trivia fun with some of our Webster friends down here. I played earlier with some Kirkwood kids. I need you to name the most famous person that went to Webster Groves High School.
Carly Kloss.
I would agree. Carly Kloss is right up there. Name somebody else famous that went to Webster.
I don't know.
Come on, you guys don't know.
Jairus.
Okay, all right. You name somebody famous that went to Webster.
Jim Shamel.
Okay, Shamel, the run. Okay, how about you?
I think it's another model. What was it?
I was looking for like Scott Mayfield, maybe, I don't know, Steve Ewing, the head of the Urge. I don't know, maybe Angella Sharpe. A lot of fun down here, you guys. We're being booed. It's all right. I'm going to let these guys go back, and back to you guys.
Thank you, Angela. Well, you know what? If I had to pick one celebrity who went to Webster Groves High School is my favorite, it would definitely be our own Angella Sharpe.
Angella Sharpe, that's a great
Angella Sharpe's got to be at the top of the list. Heck with all those other people as we head back to the action, and not a whole lot of action going on right now, as that was a third down and absolutely nothing doing for the Webster Groves Statesmen, as we've got a player down. Looks like he's a little winded right now, so we're just going to take a few seconds. And I did want to tell you again about some of our absolutely amazing sponsors.
We'd like to thank our sponsors for today's game: Elite Football Academy, McDonald's, Fit for Life Sports Rehabilitation, Profile St. Louis, List in Design Build, VIP Realty Resource, and Garn Holes Law Firm.
The penalties seem to be like the third team on the field today.
Yeah, exactly.
You got Kirkwood, you got Webster Groves, and then you got the penalties. Because I'm feeling like the penalties are getting more yards than most people are out there right now. Quarterback in the shotgun, another inside handoff, and that, again, is to Cole Johnson, and he's got not a lot of running room as he did not get himself up to the original line of scrimmage again.
Looked like he picked up about 3, another tackle by number 42, Noah Renze. He also had some help on that tackle. Morion Clemens was able to get a hands on him first.
Going to set us up for 2nd and 14 as Kirkwood Pioneers look to the sideline, 2 wide receivers right, 2 to the left. He drops back for a throw, looks over the top, and there's number 8, and that's going to be a touchdown. That's going to be a touchdown. Beautiful pass to Will Lee, number 8, right across the middle, cut right in the back of that soft spot of the secondary, Sid, and that's another touchdown.
He was wide open coming across the middle of the field. The defender slipped down, which didn't make it any better, but he was wide open. Great throw, great catch. Uses athleticism there at the end, punch it in from about 2 yards away, and have an opportunity to put the Pioneers up by 2 scores.
Webster Grove sets up for the extra point, which we assume at this point will make it, if it is successful, we'll make it 28-14. 4 minutes left in the third quarter, so not too long into the beginning of the second half. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is good. That's going to make the score 28-14 with 4 minutes to go. I'll take this quick opportunity to tell you about another one of our amazing sponsors today, Racanelli.
We'd like to thank our sponsors for today's game: Little Communications Group, Fast Signs Central West End, Jed Transportation, Burkhart's Woodworks, Realtor Lisa Frumhoff with Red Key St. Louis, and Woods Basement Systems.
I've got some of the Kirkwood senior cheerleaders down here with me. 2 captains on my side, Taylor and Allie. You know, Kirkwood is on that 6-game win streak. So it's all the time you've been in high school, you guys have had the bell.
Yeah, correct.
All right, so what is that like?
Anyone else?
That was a hard question. What is this rivalry like for you guys? You know what? There's a lot of giggling happening. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to let you guys do what you normally do. So show me one of your cheers because they like it better when it's scripted. It's cool. All right, show me.
Let's go, Kirkwood. Let's go, Kirkwood. Let's go, Kirkwood. Let's go, Kirkwood. Last time. Let's go, Kirkwood.
Back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, Angella Sharpe, on the sideline with the amazing cheerleaders of Kirkwood High School, who gave us that very entertaining rendition of Let's Go Kirkwood, as Kirkwood is up right now 28-14. Webster Groves with possession of the ball. Quick out pass to Jerquan Connors. And he's going to step out of bounds past the first down marker. So going to move the chains. Going to get Webster Groves again. Sid, is it? They're starting to make me punchy because they do this and they get down there and then I'm worried, right? And they kind of stall out. We're about 10 yards from the stall out spot. So
you're exactly right.
I'd really love.
We've seen this all game. They've been able to move the ball, just have not been able to get that finishing touch.
That's an inside handoff, and I don't think anyone's stalling him out. Cameron Yancey trots in from the 37-yard line, and I don't know if anyone actually touched him during that run. No flags. No flags. What do you see, Sid?
Well, what I see is I see the guard pulling around number 66 with a kick-out block, opening up that hole right up the middle, and Cameron Yancey did not miss a step. And like you said, I don't think he was touched the entire run.
I don't either.
Punch it in.
He made a couple guys look a little silly on that play because he was moving quick and moving in multiple directions, it seemed like, at the same time. So Webster Grove sends out their special teams. Their kicker lines up for the extra point as we get ready. And soon, within now, kick is up, hold is good, kick is good, up, hold is good, kick is good. The score is now 28-21 as, boy, maybe I spoke too soon, Sid, about the stall of Webster Groves because they seemed like they came back and said, nope, you know what, we're not going to do it this time. And they had a good combination of some great runs, a couple pass plays, but the running game is probably their bread and butter right now.
And the running game has been there all day long. It's been there. They've been able to pick up those chunk plays. They've been picking up 4 or 5 yards at a time. Done a great job with the running game.
All right, so we're going to pitch it down to the sideline, and our good friend, let's go, Angella Sharpe.
You know, Cameron Yancey here, who just scored that touchdown from Webster, his dad, Latrell Yancey, also went to Webster Groves High School and actually still holds the record for running yards at Webster Groves High School. He was actually hoping his son would be able to beat him. Doesn't look like that's going to happen, but I think it's fun. Keep it all in the family right there. Back to you guys.
Thank you.
Due to time constraints, we will move ahead in our coverage of the Webster-Kirkwood Turkey Day game.
Hey, welcome back to Turkey Day Game. I'm Scott Morris alongside my good friend Sid Frazier as we are beginning the fourth quarter of our Turkey Day game today. Webster Groves, Kirkwood, and just like that, I think Jay Macklin's about to walk in for another touchdown, Sid.
Wow. Great throw, great catch. Missed tackle there by number 19, James Jones. And Macklin was able to just turn it up and just take it right into the end zone. If you look here, he split out right. Just a simple stop route. He just stops at about 10 yards. One move, puts the ball to the outside. Nobody's going to catch him. And for the easy touchdown.
Wow, so barring here after the extra point attempt, it should be 35-28 as Kirkwood looks to go up by one touchdown. Here as the fourth quarter begins, one play into the fourth quarter. And
We'd like to thank our sponsors for today's game: Elite Football Academy, McDonald's, Fit for Life Sports Rehabilitation, Profile St. Louis, List in Design Build, VIP Realty Resource, and Garn Holes Law Firm.
I'm Williams. I attend Cardinal College Preparatory High School in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm a wide receiver committed to the University of Ohio State. I see a lot of great things in Dr. Hayes. She get me loose. When I'm running my routes, I feel agile. Also on the track, it's the same thing, so I'm really loose running my races.
I'm Dr. Connie Hayes with Fit for Life Sports and Rehab. If you want a competitive edge on the field, call me, 314-532-0957.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. They're here to help you anytime, anywhere, any day. That's getting you to a better state. So for all your auto, life, and home insurance needs, see State Farm agent Scott Holdridge. Like a good neighbor, Scott is there. Contact him at 314-664-5433 or by email scott@scottholdridge.com.
I did not know what we were truly getting into.
Nature, untouched, untapped beauty.
It's a very poor village. The floor was dirt.
Going to Costa Rica has made me a better nurse.
I could walk up and grab this plant and go home and make this treatment.
There's so much more work to be done. I wanted to serve. I wanted to help other people.
It was important for me to do something bigger than myself.
I would do it again in a heartbeat.
112th turkey game. Holy cow. 112 years of turkey games, and we welcome you to coverage for the 2019 Turkey Day game. Kickoff is taken by Webster Groves, number 22, Yancey, as he breaks a tackle, and he may be going. He's going. He's at the 20, and he gets pushed out. Holy cow, what an answer.
Wow. We just mentioned him. We just talked about
Mr. Cameron Yancey.
Wow.
Boy, him and Jay Macklin are again having their own they got their own tug of war going on, my friend.
I tell you what, man, after a game like this, those guys need to meet at the 50-yard line, shake hands, and then see who's hosting for dinner.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. So as
like it's a flag down,
there
so
might be a
they'll bring back
flag
some
down, so we may be coming back. Let's go back.
Let's take a look at the replay here. He catches the ball on about the 15-yard line. He kind of hesitates a little bit, gets a couple blocks there, and he just springs it to the left, gets around the corner. He's got a convoy in front of him, and he's able to take this thing all the way back down into about look like he goes out of bounds here at about the 20-yard line, but it is a penalty flag down. They're discussing it here on the field. Look like it's going to back him up, and they'll still be in plus territory. They'll get the ball on about the Pioneers' 45-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to set up 1st and 10 at the 45 of the Pioneers as the Statesmen offense comes out again in that power formation. Sid.
Due to time constraints, we will move ahead in our coverage of the Webster Kirkwood Turkey Day game.
Hey there, guys. And you know what I just found out? So years and years and years, Webster would have a pep rally the night before Turkey Day, and they would burn a Kirkwood football player. Like, he was made out of paper mache. They called him Kirkwood. They read a eulogy and everything. And I just found out this is the first year Webster was not allowed to do that. So I asked around. Kirkwood also still does not do the bonfire. It's like everything I remember from high school, they're getting rid of. It's a pretty cool thing, but they're no longer allowed to do it, but they still had the pep rally. Back to you guys.
Your Angela's feeling nostalgic back there, down there, for years gone by. But as we move forward, Webster Groves going for it on 4th and 7, looking for a pass. He's got an open man, but he's going to throw an interception right into the hands of
Look like number 16.
Kirkwood. Looks like number 16
yeah.
has that catch, and that is Rylan Irving. Yeah, Rylan Irving, as he comes up with an interception that I'm pretty sure his coach probably would have, made him run some laps had he not caught that because it hit him right in the hands.
We'd like to thank our sponsors for today's game. Basically It Meals, State Farm Agent Scott Holdridge, Sparkle Sports, Racanelli's of Kirkwood, Studio Rue, and Southern Illinois University Edwardsville. Life moves until something stops us. That's why there's Studio Rue. Specializing in post-rehabilitation, Studio Rue bridges the gap between the medical and fitness arenas by offering intelligent exercise regimens with profound results. Our instructors hold advanced certifications in postural restoration, flexibility, and core strengthening. If you are newly released from PT or have been diagnosed with a chronic condition, then you need to experience Studio Rue. Life shouldn't hurt. Let Studio Rue help you work out life's little kinks.
On the Kirkwood 42-yard line, so...
And I tell you what, Scott, with only 5 minutes, a little over 5 minutes left in this game, you got to go for it if you're Kirkwood. I mean, if you're Webster, I'm sorry. If you're Webster, you have to go for it here.
And they're set up to go for it, my friend, as they got one wide receiver split out left, 2 split out right, and a tailback is number 10.
They had some confusion with their personnel on the field.
Yeah. Gets ready for the snap in the shotgun position as he takes the snap and he drops back, and it's a quick pass over the middle, and I don't think he's got it.
He's short.
I don't think he's got it. Those are those routes, man, where you got to make sure you're past the sticks before you make that turn.
You got to make sure either you're past the sticks or you're one-on-one and can make a guy miss. But that was good coverage there.
Great
He
coverage.
broke the route off about 2 yards short. Great.
You know, spearing off of this oldest rivalry west of the Mississippi, Webster and Kirkwood also play a hockey game right around this time of year, too. They play for what used to be called the Brandon O'Neill Trophy. Walter Sharpe was actually the one who kind of got that started. I don't know if you recognize the name connection, but they also do that to kind of keep the fun alive in other sports. Webster and Kirkwood keeping that rivalry alive. It's a lot of fun to cheer for either of these teams. Back to you guys.
Under the direction of Cannon Nesselage, look over to the sideline. 3 wide receivers out to his right, 1 to his left, and then yet again another inside handoff to number 3. Nope, he's dropped back to pass. He even fooled me, and he's got Jay Macklin wide open, and Jay Macklin's going to trot in for his 4th. I'm sorry, is that 5th touchdown of the game today.
Wow.
Holy cow.
I mean, coming into the game, I'm sure the Statesmen, you know, you always have keys to the game. You always have guys you do not want to beat you in the game, and I'm sure Jay Macklin was that guy.
Well, I'm sure he was.
It has not worked one bit. They keep single covering him.
But I feel like other than, putting 4 defensive players surrounding him at all times, I don't know what they're going to do to stop this fella.
Well, at this point in time, you got to do something because whatever he's doing have not been working up until this point.
He is an awfully talented young man, no question about it.
Yes, he is.
And it has been a pleasure today to sit and watch him play this game, that's for sure.
You are exactly right. And I tell you what, the people that's up in Columbia have a treat on their hand.
All right.
If you look at the replay here, you just see the last 10 yards of it, and nobody's has a chance to stop him once he gets into the open field. We got number 19, James Jones, in pursuit, but just a little too late.
We're gonna send it down to our good friend Angella Sharpe on the sidelines.
Hey there, I got a couple of Kirkwood High School graduates, 2019, 2018. Now we're celebrating the 112th year of Turkey Day. Who holds the wins most?
I know Webster's winning. They have the most wins, but we're the best still, you know.
I like how he threw that in there. He knows the trivia. He's correct. Webster does lead the series, but you guys have currently 6. It looks like you might be going for 7.
Oh, yeah, we're going for 7 for sure. We're just the greatest, you know. We're trying to go for 20, 25, but.
They're trying to make the record go really long, and I want you to name one famous person not playing football that went to Kirkwood High School. There's one I've been looking for all day. It's Scott Bakula. He didn't get it either. Back to you guys.
Sorry, Angela. Sorry to interrupt you, Angela, but there's been a fumble on the field. Sack fumble, and Kirkwood takes possession of the ball on the what looks like right around the 33-yard line.
Due to time constraints, we will move ahead in our coverage of the Webster-Kirkwood Turkey Day game.
Well, it looks like Kirkwood's going to go ahead and take a knee and run this clock out as it ticks down from 50 seconds. And Sid, I wanted to give a special thanks to a few of our amazing sponsors today, Liston Design Builders, Lisa, Firmhole Realty, Sparkle Sports, U-Haul, Fastest Signs, Basically IT, Meals, State Farm, and, of course, our good friends at Elite Communications, who State Farm and Elite Communication brought you our offensive and defensive players of the game as the clock continues to wind down on 2019's Turkey Day. I'd like to thank everybody who was involved today. Sid, I had a fantastic time with you, by the way.
Awesome
Thanks
time,
very much.
Awesome
It was great. We're shaking hands. No one can see that, but this is the first time Sid and I have worked together. It's been a real pleasure. And, of course, we could not do these games without the amazing Angella Sharpe down on the sideline. She actually is what makes all of this entertaining for the viewers. So we really appreciate everything. We appreciate KSDK.com for carrying the game today and everybody else involved. So that being said,
I think that's about it, my man. I appreciate the opportunity to be able to work with you today. We had a great atmosphere today here at Kirkwood High School. It was a late arriving crowd, it seems like, but, man, the people showed up, and they actually showed out here in the cold and in the rain. This place was absolutely packed.
Well, for our first Turkey Day, right? My first Turkey Day, your first Turkey Day game. This is not high school football the way I know it, my friend. This is amazing.
No,
I mean,
this is a level up.
This had the feel of a I don't know, a college game. Just the energy. Now all the kids as they rush out on the field to ring that Frisco Bell trophy, and look at that. Look at the happiness on the sidelines. Are certainly out there at the 10-yard line as all the Kirkwood players, fans, kids, seniors, juniors, sophomores, freshmen, every single one of them out there jumping in unison. Really, really excited about this big win, 42-28 over Webster Groves today in the Turkey Day game.
So we got State Farm Representative Scott from earlier hanging out with us. But, Jay, I got to talk to you. First, let's talk about that. What happened there in that handshake line?
Oh, I was giving them all handshakes. I was trying to give him one. He just hit me in my face, but I just walked away like, yo, I don't even want no problems, bro.
I mean, you got some things you're going for here. So you're going to Mizzou, right?
Yeah, he was upset that we won, but yeah, I'm going to Mizzou. I'm not trying to get in no trouble. I'm trying to be successful. That's all.
Trying to stay out of it. Now, I watched you basically shaking hands and kissing babies. You're the most popular guy on this field today. Do you realize how cool that is and how most people don't experience that?
I don't. It was kind of weird. Ever since I see everybody come up to me, give me hugs and high fives, it's pretty special.
It is pretty special. Now, you had a number of touchdowns in today's game, and we all know that if you can't win state, winning Turkey Day is the best thing you can do.
Oh, yeah. If we didn't make it far, I wanted to really win state, but Turkey Day was state, so we won our state right there. We got the bill back home. That's all that matters.
I've been telling you, as a Webster grad, I know that Turkey Day can be state when you guys don't make it there. So what are you going to be working on in the offseason to make sure you're ready for Mizzou?
Eating healthier, getting my speed right, weightlifting, getting the knowledge of, reading defenses and just getting ready for college.
And what did you think of that Webster Groves defense?
Oh, they were pretty good. They held us down to the end. I was low-key kind of scared. I was like, yo, we got to get our stuff together. We came together as a team. We made a few plays and got the dub.
I love it. Thank you so much. Congratulations on being our Elite Football Academy Offensive Player of the Game. Now, you are hanging out with us because our defensive player of the game is a Webster guy, and I didn't want to bring him all the way over here, during that. But what did you think about Webster's defensive play, especially Clemens?
I thought they played an extremely tenacious game. They really got after it, and I think made this game a lot closer than it probably should have been, to be quite honest. It was a great game.
It was a really fun game, and Scott, State Farm is going to be our defensive player of the game, and you guys have a lot of defense there with the insurance.
We do it every day. We play offense some days and defense others, and when we have weather like this, oftentimes we're playing defense. So.
Love it. Well, you guys, it has been a treat tonight. Thank you so much for joining us for the annual Turkey Day rivalry game, the biggest rivalry west of the Mississippi. Happy to be here. Back to you.
Angela, really, thank you so much, Angela. Thanks very much. And certainly, Jay Macklin. Boy, I almost called him his uncle's name. See that? That's what I got in my head already. This young man, fantastic game today on his way to Mizzou. So.
And then here you have the Kirkwood Pioneers celebrating the victory, 42-28.
The ringing of the Frisco Bell back at Kirkwood High School. So again, what a fantastic day. Sid, great time with you. Thanks very much, my friend.
Thank you,
I had a fantastic time. I did want to mention another one of our amazing sponsors, Fit for Life. Thank you so much to everyone involved in today's broadcast. Thank you, Kirkwood High School, for hosting us. This has been the 2019 Turkey Day game at Kirkwood High School. Final score, Kirkwood 42,
28.
Webster Groves 28. I'm Scott Morris from my partner Sid Frazier and everyone involved. Thank you and have a very blessed Thanksgiving Day.
C Players Now is powered by Omni Sports Producers.